Season 1, Episode 1. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, but I have always just decided not to do it because of other people's opinions, and I've now decided to put my big cow pants on and just do it anyway, because why should I care? So I am going to start vlogging my journey to my next solo HYROX in Birmingham, which is in October. If you follow me on Instagram, I tried to document quite a bit of my HYROX journey, but I thought, you know what, if I could have started vlogging the very first day that I decided I wanted to do a HYROX, hindsight's a great thing, but I wish I started it, because it was only April last year that I decided I was going to do a HYROX, and I get so many people messaging me on Instagram just saying, you know, you're an inspiration, I really want to get involved, I want to start, how do you start, what did you do, were you fit before? And to be honest with you, no, I was not. I was just really fed up with feeling really lethargic, having like not much purpose for myself, and I thought, you know what, I watched loads of Danny Ray and Zoe Ray's vlogs, and it just got me so inspired to want to give it a go. It just looked like so much fun, so I was like, right, let's just give it a go. I went to Holden Forest in Exeter with my eldest boy Ruben, and from that point I went to go and have a run, which I never ran before anyway, and he went for a bike ride, and I couldn't even do 1k without sobbing. So yeah, this is then sort of my journey that it then started. So if you don't know me, hi, I'm Amy. I live in Torquay with my husband Ben and two beautiful boys. Ruben is 9 and Rain has just turned 3. We run a business together called Peg Estates, which is a estate agency in Torquay, in Torbay. So yeah, this is kind of a little vlog of how I get my training in, how I can still be a really good mum and a good wife at the same time. And yeah. One thing I will say, I'm not an athlete. That is for sure. So none of this comes easy to me. I've never been one that could just pick up a sport and just be really good at it. So it's hard graft. It is fun. I do question my life choices every time I go and do a training session, but it is really, really good fun. And I'm just here to show you that actually, if you are a mum or a business owner who's not a mum and you've always fancied giving a HYROX a go, if this makes one person do it, I've done my job. So come with me and I will take you on a little journey of how I'm going to improve my HYROX journey, basically. So to give you a lowdown, I have done 2 HYROX races now, one in Manchester in January, and then I did Cardiff in April. Cardiff was my very first solo, and let me tell you, it humbled me, that one. The whole way around, I was like, why am I not doing doubles? But I had to prove to myself that I could do it, and I did do that. So now I've got that benchmark. October is my next solo, but I'm also doing a women's doubles in October with Kayla, who also trains with my PT Ben. So that would be my first time I've done 2 races in like 3 days. I've only ever really done 1, and then come with me and I'll take you for the little journey. Right, we'll see how this goes, because I'm so bad at talking to the camera out in public, but I've got to get used to it, so I'm gonna do it. But it's first day today on my new programme, so I just had a little look and I thought it's probably the best time to start again. But Mondays are always really good for me for sessions, because my eldest boy Ruben is in school. He loves doing an after school club, and then he goes to table tennis, so I don't actually technically have to pick him up till about 10 to 5. So a day-to-day training for me basically looks like it's work to start with. Then before the school run, whether that's at 3:30, 4:30 or 5, I will go and get my hour and a half in and then I go and pick up the kids and then go into mum mode. I found one of the biggest things for me was just trying to find the right time to be able to train, and then since I did that, my consistency with training is so good. And if I ever sort of feel like I don't want to do it, I just sort of ask myself and almost ask myself out loud, you know, do I want my children to have a really aggy mum, or do I want them to have a mum that's actually wants to be present and wants to be a part of it because I've had a bit of time to myself? I find sometimes with like running a business and trying to be a mum and trying to do it all can get really, really overwhelming. So bear with. Sorry, I got a bit of stage fright with loads of people around me. But yeah, so one thing, like I said, that I found is as soon as I found like sort of the time that I can train, that changed everything for me. I've never been someone that can get up. I've got friends, like my friend Danny and Emma, and they can get up at the crack of dawn, 5 a.m, out for a run, loving life. I'm not that person. I never have been. A few times I've really made myself, and especially now this week where we've got hot weather, I'm going to try. But I just find it just more like of a drag to get myself out of bed. Whereas by the time I finish work, I'm actually ready to go and do a little bit of a training session before I go and get the kids. So it's just, I think sometimes trying to find the right time for yourself, which works for you and your family. And as soon as you've done that, I feel like you just absolutely nail it. So nail it. So yeah, anyway, have a good day. I am heading into work and then I will take you for my session later on. So I've got strength, which involves Bulgarian split squats, RDLs, squats, and something else, shoulder press. Then I'll be going straight into sled pull, which is, so it's every minute on the minute. So every minute I've got to do 2 sled pulls, and then whatever rest I get from that, and then go in it again. And then I'll be going on to do a little bike session after, which is 5 minutes hard, and then 2 minutes gentle. We'll see how that goes. It's so hot here. I chose to come on like a week that it's like 27 degrees, and this gym has no aircon, so it's really, really hot. But I'm here to get it done before I go get the kids. Good morning. It is now Wednesday, so it is PT day today. I had a rest day yesterday, and it was very much needed, to be fair, because after that strength session on Monday I had the worst DOMs. So yeah, PT today. I have no idea what we've got in store because I never look at the program that he sets me on a PT day, because I always know it's just going to be so hard, so I don't like to psych myself out. So yeah, come with me and see about what's in store today. That was disgusting. That was such a hard session. It obviously doesn't help that it's so hot outside, and like I said, our gym has no aircon, so everything just felt so much harder. But basically I had to do 250 ski into 15 wall balls with 6 kg into 2 length sled pull. Did I do 2 or did I do 1? I literally can't remember if I did 1 or 2. And then straight into 200 meter ski, 90-second rest 4 times through. Then we had a finisher of 2,000 kilometers on the bike, but every 500 meters I would stop and then do 2 lengths lunges with a 20 kg bag. So yeah, you can imagine it was just horrible. Like, I've never in my life had sweat dripping off me to the point where it's going in my eyes and everything. It was just, ugh. So home to now sort out the house. It's a day off for me today. I try and have one Wednesday off every couple of weeks to try and sort out housework and catch up on life, have some food, get another drink. That is one good thing though, by doing that, I've had a whole litre of fluid today so far, and it's not even, well, it's just 10:30 now, so that's one good thing. So gonna get a drink, sort out the house, and then I'm off for a little walk, get some more steps in with my friend Emma and Deanne. So although I'm kind of questioning their choices, it seems as though it's nearly 30 degrees outside today, but never mind. I hope you're all having a really good day, and I will check in with you when I next go training. Good morning, YouTube. It is 10 to 9 on Sunday. I am over at Bovey Tracy today because my friend James is putting on a charity walk / run for cancer research. So he lost his auntie, I think it was like 2 years ago, to cancer. So he's just been trying to fundraise ever since, basically. So it's a nice little plod. You can either come and walk or run. I was meant to get to the gym yesterday, didn't get there just because work was a bit mental, and then I had to go and get the kids. So it was just one of those days yesterday. So I thought, you know what, I will come and do the run today. I was originally going to come and do the walk, but I'll come and do the run, and then I'll get my running intervals done tomorrow as well in the gym, because that's the last session of the week. So since the last time you saw me, I haven't done anything. So far this week I think I've got strength, I've had my HYROX workout, I've had a 6k run. I'll go and do my 5k run today, and then I've got my running intervals tomorrow. So I think that's a good day. And then, yeah, tomorrow I get to go to River Dart with the kids and have a really nice family weekend. So yeah, but I'll try and get some good footage today of this charity run, because I think there's going to be quite a lot of people going, which will be really, really nice. And one thing I'd always recommend as well is, if you're starting to try and get into it, is find a really good like little running group, because the community, that you get from it, it's so good. Like, you meet so many people, and at first it's really daunting, but just know that like everyone's so friendly when you go to them. So if you can either go with somebody or just rock up by yourself, like I did, to be fair, it's so worth it, but I'll try and get some really good footage today, but I hope you all have a really good day. We have got running intervals today. I think it's 6 minutes that I've got to run for at a continuous pace of 4 minutes 35. Let's see how that goes. And then it's a family day today, so we are off to River Dart straight after. This will be my last training session of the week, thank the Lord. But today I'm going to be wearing my Gymshark top, new running shorts. I don't tend to wear these type of shorts because I always think that they make my hips look a bit like fluffy, but I actually quite like these Gymshark ones, and they've got like a little pocket at the side, which, so if you are out running, you can I've got one on this side too. And then my protein socks, which is really annoying because I actually like to wear the same brands, but it's Sunday morning and I just need to go and get it done, so I don't really care today. So yeah, that is my fit. Excuse the mess down there, that's all my gym stuff that I need to put away. I was hoping that I could try and get it out of this shop, but clearly not. It's just proving mum life, gym life, work, you've just got to juggle it all. And at the moment, I'm ignoring it, and I'll deal with it when I get back. So let's go and get these done. First week back of training, done and dusted. Is it anything harder though than running in this heat at the moment? Because my God, I'm like, look at the state of me. I'm like a tomato. I look awful. And it looks like I've got makeup on under my eyes, and I actually don't, which is a bit annoying. But anyway, I had to do 4 minutes running at a 4:41 pace 6 times through, and I'm absolutely buzzing because normally I wouldn't be able to do that, and I dare to say I thought it was easy. It wasn't easy. I don't know what I'm on about. It wasn't easy, but I didn't feel like I was gonna pass out, which is a big thing because normally on stuff like that I am like holding on to the sides like I need to stop, and I like panic myself with it a little bit, but I didn't get that at all. So I'm really chuffed with it, really chuffed. So off to River Dart for some family time now, but that's week 1 vlog done. I don't know if I'm going to do one every single week. I'm just going to not have any pressure, but the whole point was I wanted to start the vlog because I didn't want to care about anybody else's opinions. It's my little journey. If you want to follow along for the fun and the ride, then please do. I'm basically going to vlog right up until Cardiff HYROX solos and doubles, just to sort of see how I get on with my training, see how much my training will improve, and I just think it's a bit of fun. So yeah, I'm really happy. But let me know if there's anything else that you want to see within the vlog, because like I said, I get a few like little DMs about sort of how to juggle things and, you know, how I do when I fit my runs in and blah blah blah. So if there's anything specific you want me to cover, then please let me know. But if not, I'm just gonna go about how I think that I'm gonna enjoy vlogging. So have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll see you for the next one.
Ruby's in the water, but if you come this way, I'll show you where he is.
Yeah. Did they? I didn't see that.
Okay. Well done.
Come on, Lightning.
So fast.